After crying hard, the world felt like it paused. The wind made no sound, the sunlight lost its strength, and something in me gently faded to stillness. I once loved deeply and hurt just as much. Now those days lie quietly like small footprints somewhere inside my heart. It's okay not to shine even if no one remembers. There's a season only I carry, tucked away where no one sees. It's not dazzling, not bright or bold, but still it's beautiful and quiet. I walk the same roads we used to walk together, and softly I tell myself it's okay to walk them alone now. I wonder where that version of me is now. Where you are we both living gently with calm faces and quieter hearts? Someday again, a night like this will return, and when it does, I hope I'll take out this stillness and smile just a little. It's okay not to shine even if no one remembers. There's a season only I carry, tucked away where no one sees. It's not dazzling, not bright or bold, but still it's beautiful and quiet. But still it's beautiful and quiet. I walk the same roads we used to walk together, and softly I tell myself it's okay to walk alone. They were always smiling like someone who had nothing to worry about. But something about them kept pulling at me. Maybe it was their eyes. They laughed in the group chat, posed just right in every photo, but somehow they always felt one step behind, like they were holding something in. They said I'm fine, alive, but how many of those days were actually fine? What was on their mind? Did they want someone to ask, or just someone to sit next to them and not say a word? Maybe they liked someone but didn't know how to show it, so they just smiled and let it go. Was it hurt, regret? Whatever it was, they never said it out loud, and I still wonder what that silence really meant. On a day when sunlight moves slow, she smiled quietly. Her voice softer than the wind, and in her eyes an ocean far beyond her years. She looked like she was waiting for something or someone, or maybe she already knew things most people didn't ask yet. She'd often gaze at the sky, saying nothing at all, too calm for her age, too still, too distant. Did she carry someone's name deep in her chest, or was it her own name, not yet ready to be called aloud? Even now, I find myself thinking of her. Thought I'd forgotten, but sometimes at dusk her eyes still glimmer inside me. Time took her away, but what she left with me has never faded, just a quiet one. She'd often gaze at the sky, saying nothing at all, too calm for her age, too still, too distant. Did she carry someone's name deep in her chest, or was it her own name, not yet ready to be called aloud? That girl, I like to believe she's still somewhere singing quietly, holding on to a small dream the world can't touch.
My heart that held you was always careful. It was love, but some called it danger. The traces of you I took out at night, they were everything to me, but the word told me to forget, to bury them in the past. I learned from you that precious things don't always shine. The feelings full of bruises, the tears that didn't ask permission, they were all just ways my heart tried to hold on to you. In a time when love felt like a sin, I didn't erase you, I hid you in memory instead.
Maybe it was forbidden, maybe it was wrong, but it was real, and to me it was precious in a way. No one understood I loved you, and that love still lives quietly inside me. Ooh, inside me, yeah. I learned from you that precious things don't always shine. The feelings full of bruises, the tears that didn't ask permission, they were all just ways my heart tried to hold on to you. In a time when love felt like a sin, I didn't erase you, I hid you in memory
hold on to you. In a time when love felt like a sin, I didn't erase you. I hid you in memory instead.
People say love feels the same for everyone, that heartbreak always hurts the same. But I know better, you were different, every part of you. When you smile, it smells like autumn, like when pages turning, a song I hadn't heard in years. Your voice had commas in all the right places. Your eyes were always half drenched in something I couldn't name, but they were warm in a way that lingered. Even after you left, I sent the tone, the feeling. None of it showed up anywhere else. There were countless emotions in the world, but yours was the only one of its kind. Only yours, a presence that didn't need to speak, a silhouette I still see when I close my eyes, a feeling that time refuses to fade. It wasn't just how you looked, it was you, that one of a kind emotion, only ever yours. Your voice had commas in all the right places. Your eyes were always half drenched in something I couldn't name, but they were warm in a way that lingered. Oh, even after you left, I set the tone, the feeling. None of it showed up anywhere else. There are countless emotions in the world, but yours was the only one of its kind.
It was one of those sleepless nights with the light off, the room still a faint star through the window. Whispered something softly. How have you been? It couldn't be you, but still my heart skipped a beat. Too late. Just one line appeared, a feeling that travels slower than the light, brushing off dust from time, calling my name once more. Where are you? How are you living now? Does the night without me still feel a little stranger? Memories I try to bury, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Sometimes look for me behind the excuse of a star. That message from the star was quite enough to hurt. It sparkled like truth, but stay just out of reach. Still I'm thankful for the light that remembered me. From that single line, I found a way to live through today.
was just about to speak, and the world went quiet, earphones in, but nothing played. Me and the machine both just froze. I got annoyed, then kinda sad, kept wondering, is it just me again? But you know what? In that silence I heard myself more clearly. Nothing played, nothing worked, but somehow the sound I needed most was already playing inside me.
When I was young, I think I used to see you often on quiet afternoons when sunlight brushed my hands. In the alley where I walk, holding mom's hand, you were always hiding somewhere in between. And then somehow you started drifting away, hidden behind forced smiles, buried under busy days. I thought maybe growing up meant losing you. Dear happiness, I've gotten used to putting you off, saying not now, just a little longer. And each time I pushed you further from me. But isn't it strange, the more days I live without you, the more I find myself missing you. So now I think I wanna come find you. You don't need to be anything big, a single flower, a kind word, a soft breeze. I know you live in those things. Oh, dear happiness, you're just turning you off and saying not now, just a little longer. And each time I pushed you further from me. But isn't it strange, the more days I live without you, the more I find myself missing you. But now truly I want to live with you. Ooh. It began so small, just a sliver hiding quietly in the dark. No one knew how much light was growing inside. Day by day, slowly, gently, it carved its edges, emptied its silence, and began to show its face. To some, it was nothing more than a passing shape in the night sky. But to me, every shift, every glimmer was a journey unfolding. At times clouds would blur its outline, soft enough to forget it was there. And yet it always returned to light my sky, without asking to be seen. You were like that, staying beside me in silence, not know when you were glowing, but still you became my light. The journey of the moon was always quiet, but now I know it carried oceans beneath its stillness.
Oh, I saw at first, no one noticed that one tiny raindrop landing softly on the window ledge had begun to water the world. No sound, just slow, gentle steps like a single thread of light, touching the corners of the heart. Even the rush of the day seemed to pause for a moment. What brushed my ears wasn't rain, but the song of raindrop. It all sadness and joy, all wrapped in one, and the melody as it fell was quieter than tears. It didn't try to comfort, didn't try to speak, it simply stayed, and that was enough to make the world a little less painful. Just like you sitting beside me, saying nothing at all, yet making all the noise of the world disappear. That kind of song. At the end of a sunlit street, you show up like a scene. My eyes run first to you and my heart floats off the screen. Your smile curves like poetry, and suddenly I'm caught by the way you breathe, the way you speak. My body answers no thought. My heart tickles every time I hear your name, like a spark across my chest, and the world begins to flame. My heart tickles, can't explain this little high. It's like spring bloomed in my chest without a warning sign. You laugh, I laugh, time just slips away. between us feels too sweet to stay. Maybe it's a crush, or maybe something more. All I know is you're the one I'm running toward. My heart tickles faster than the second hand, pulling me into your orbit without me making a plan. My heart tickles, can't blame this little high. It's like spring bloomed in my chest without a warning sign. Every time I hear your name, like a spark across my chest, and the world begins to flame. My heart tickles, can't explain this little high. It's like spring bloomed in my chest without a warning sign. The way you speak, the curve of your smile, little things I could have missed, but somehow they stayed clearer than anything else. The road we walked, the air of that season, the light, the breeze, and the space where you stood, they still live in me. What I loved was never just you. I loved everything of you, even the way you breathe. myself. that's what I believe. You are my memory trigger and the reason for this moment. You are my every time I passed you, there was this scent not strong, but the kind that lingers in the corners of my memory. I once asked what you use and you just saw soap, but somehow even that felt like part of your charm. You smell like soap, like a slow Sunday morning, with warm light on white sheets. Even when I couldn't breathe right, your air made me feel clean again. When I held your hand, it felt like all the mess in me was being rinsed away. Was that love or peace? Or maybe just you? We didn't last, but now and then someone walks by with that same smell, and it's so unfair how fast I go back to you. Sometimes I wonder what I smell like to you. Did I fade? Or am I still hanging in the air somewhere, trying not to miss? Every time I passed you, there was this scent not strong, but the kind that lingers in the corners of my memory. I once asked what you use and you just said soap, but somehow even that felt like part of your charm. You smell like soap, like a slow Sunday morning, with warm light on white sheets. Even when I couldn't breathe right, your air made me feel clean again. We're not it'll last, but now and then same smell. But yes, I'm so, and it's so unfair how fast into it.